Can we get out of rank 18? Please get out of rank 18. Even just a little, even just a moment, just to be like, okay, we're a few stars into 17. That'll make my day. I mean, it's fun though. I mean, it feels like a climb. If this is Zoo, I gotta draw into some Whirlwinds and a War Axe and I'll be okay. So there's a Whirlwind. Just need a War Axe. That taunt's not bad. Gonna need to be pretty greedy though. Okay, so double Whirlwind, that may be enough for me to survive. Of course, this is probably not going to be Zeus. It'll be like Cthulhu, Reno, Yogg Saron, something crazy. Alright. And let's see if I don't randomly just lose a turn. There's been like 2 times now where I look down and I'm not on the turn that I thought I was. Hearthstone Deck Tracker can't help you with that. Oh, goodness. Well, if it's Zoo, he missed his 1-drop. So it's likely not Zoo. I guess we'll know in just a minute. Coin... Dragons. Sheet. I mean, the good news for me is that if he's a dragon deck, he hasn't drawn into stuff very well. But now my Whirlwinds are not nearly as strong, so we'll see what he's got here. So Mortal Coil. Okay. Things just got a little bit tougher, but we'll manage. War Axe would be awesome here. Execute's okay, but if it's a dragon deck, I'm going to have some serious targets for Execute. Which means holding on my Whirlwinds is actually going to be fairly important. Although I'll probably use one next turn just to play Bloodhoof Brave. Okay. Ooh, Shadow Bolt. This is actually a Dragon Reno deck. Holy cow. This is real life. Okay. This may draw out a Siphon Soul. If so, so be it. I'd rather get a 5/5 on the board because there's a lot of things I can start to trade into. Although if he plays something like a... Okay, that's not what I expected. This may be alright. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be worth executing. So we can do this. He's already played one Shadow Bolt. So it's unlikely that he has the means to counter this. We want to deny power overwhelming plays as much as possible. Which is why I'm taking such care to do this. Plus we have Cairn next turn, which is good. Battle Rage I'd have to think about. I don't like that he has a lot of cards in hand and he hasn't really done anything yet.
I wield the power.
Okay, Lightning. Second Mortal Coil, so it's not a Reno deck. Or it's the craziest Reno deck possible. Where were you at, War Axe? Alright. Well, this opens up Battle Rage a little bit, so that's not terrible. Unfortunately, we're flying through Whirlwind effects really fast. Still got one Execute. We're out tempoing him, so that is a definite positive. So how are you gonna wreck me now? Demon Wreck. Okay. Twilight Guardian. I like the Acolyte here. That's probably worth it just to trade in. You're not going to be doing much more with this. Trade in here, trade in here. It's not like Ornament Shield Slam. It's got 4 damage on the board. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a lot of card draw out of the Acolyte of Pain since we've used a lot of Whirlwinds. Ooh. Okay. We have... Oh man, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted to let Rag just do this, but that would be so stupid. Alright, we definitely don't want him to get Chromagus value. So we will not. Fortunately, we played Cairn this time, unlike earlier in the day where I elected not to play Cairn first. So now we have something on the board. This looks like something you'd want a Twisting Nether, am I right? Siphon Soul's okay too. And what else we got? Dark Peddler. Alright. Oh, nasty. Okay. Well, we know what we're doing here. It's not like we have a lot of reasons to hold on to this. At least he didn't get a Chromagus play, but once again, we're getting to about the point where I've got to close this game out. If I don't close this game out, I am in so much trouble. There are a lot of bad things dragons can do, especially on turn 10. If he's top decked something very nice, I'll be a little sad. But let's see. He's played one taunt. It's fun without deck tracker because I can't just look on this side of the screen and be like, hey, here's everything he's played so far. Said Twisting Nether would be fantastic here. I don't know if a Dragon Warlock deck would run it. It's almost too good of a card not to run. Is he going for Hellfire? Alright. Well, at least I've given him some tough choices. Oh my gosh! Amazing! Props to anybody playing Renounced Darkness deck on ladder first day. And it's a Chill Maw! Oh, sweet Mary Jesus. Alright. I really hope he's holding a dragon now. That's like the top deck.
Bring the pain.
Alright. So we gotta do it this way.
I strike.
Please, I guess, yeah, please be holding a dragon. I feel so bad. I mean, Renounced Darkness decks, I've not been able to make them work. They're fun. They're so good. It's definitely one of the more satisfying things when it works. It just works so rarely. And right there, top deck saved me, but that's Hearthstone. We're out of rank 18! Alright, good. Good, good. A little bit of momentum. See, this is where the win streak thing really matters. At this point. Alright. I just said I was 5-4, didn't I? Should be 6-4. Weird. Alright. Okay, why are you not updating? There we go. That was bizarre. Is that the same Warlock I just played? No, that was Chief. So now we're in rank 17, now we're very likely to face more decks that we're familiar with. Slam is okay for cycling, so I'll keep it. It's not my favorite card versus Zoo. You always got a mulligan if it's, as if it's Zoo.
Get it out! Get it
It's
out!
Zoo! Slam is not effective here. Blood to Ichor is not effective here. Multiple Whirlwinds, however, are super effective.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright, that's good. We at least want to put some crap on the board here, make something of our turn. See how he elects to deal with this. He could run the Possessed Villager into it and just get a lucky knife. Bounce him in. With the knife. One extra attack. Whew. How greedy do I want to get here? Because he could Tentacle for days. And that doesn't really help me very much if I drop this. Kind of want to slam here first. Ooh. That's worth it. I know there's bigger threats. Guys, I'm getting some latency issues here all of a sudden. I know there's bigger threats in Zoo. I'm just checking my frame drops. Oh god, we're back to frame chugging again. Hopefully my local recording's a little bit better here. Alright, so life tappity tap.
Buying or selling.
Dark Peddler. So at least I didn't get tentacled. Would love a possessed ghoul right now. Gormuk's okay. I think I'll just whirlwind once and then coin out Cairn next turn. Surely I can get something better by this point. However, that was a misplay. I need not give myself one additional damage to do that, so we'll see. Oops-a-doodles. Like, this could have been at 4 health. Now it's within Mortal Coil range. So that's where I got to get back. That's the other thing I got to get better with Hearthstone, is just slowing down and considering why I want to play. Like, usually I get it right the first time.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I guess it didn't matter that time because he had the abusive. Alright. Gormuk's okay here. Fierce Monkey's pretty good. I think I'm comfortable coining out Cairn, because this does not preclude me from next turn doing it correctly and then whirlwinding, then Fierce Monkey. And maybe this time Gormuk or Malkaruk. Why do I keep calling? I always confuse them. I always do. It's so bizarre. Alright.
My shield for Argus.
So that's a good defender. Is he just going to go face here? Yep. So this is part of the fun with Zoo, is can you actually survive long enough? Fortunately for us, the answer today is yes.
For honor.
Doing this so I don't lose him immediately. Am going to elect to go ahead and take extra whirlwind damage here. I'm going to definitely watch our life total, though, because we've just run out of whirlwinds. And this is where you can tell that Carhawk's a better Zoo player than I am. My issue when I play Zoo is that I always try and overload the board, do a little bit too much with my board. The best Zoo players are the ones that know when to put things on the board and when to hold back, when to push and when to not. So right there, there's a good tap. There's a good Alpha Wolf. I guess the question becomes, is he just going to go face? And this is part of the reason I run double taunts, as much as sometimes I don't like getting a Fierce Monkey out. Alright.
Get it out! Get it out!
So does he have another taunt in hand? He does. That's nasty. Alright. We'll just have to deal with it. I mean, there's not a lot of card. Oh god. What else do you... I might just be dead regardless. I might just be dead regardless. Okay. 10 damage. I can slam into a card draw, or I can drop Fierce Monkey. If I slam into a card draw, there's no guarantee that I actually get anything worth my time. I could opt for a weapon, but the taunt's a little more valuable here. So we're going to slam for damage. Drop the monkey. Hit this dude. Pray that he doesn't have a sea giant in hand. Like, I had the whirlwinds and stuff, in effect. That's... I just have some slow cards, too. I mean, I could play Grom here. It wouldn't be my ideal play by any stretch. But I'm hardly out. I'm not out of it, but I am teetering on the cusp of disaster.
Love my new recipe.
Okay. More Zulist are playing Alchemist to overcome Doomsayer plays. Oh my god. All the Voidwalkers.
I have big plans.
And the Reliquary Seeker. I do not have Brawl, and this is really where I'd like to have Brawl right now. So we are in trouble. I don't know if there is anything that will actually save me. Okay, does Gramash save me? I still take 5 if I charge in. But he has to deal with it. If I Battle Rage, I could Battle Rage into... I haven't played any ghouls yet.
What now?
So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have to Battle Rage. That's my only... The only possibility is RNG to favor me here. Ravaging Ghoul, Fiery War Axe. I will accept those gifts. Alright. Still might not be enough, don't get me wrong. Probably is in fact not enough. Especially since I can't armor up. But he's still in the game. He has lethal if he has a Doom Call, not Doom Caller, whatever the chargey minion is. I should know what it's called. Dreadlord. Not Dreadlord. I'm tired all of a sudden. Alright. So, Dwarf. Dwarf to face. Does he have the power overwhelming?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
And, okay. You're not dead yet. You're really close to dead. Ugh. Alright, if I play Grom, I'm dead. If I play Malkaruk, I'm dead.
What now?
If I Bloodhoof Brave, I'm dead. Unless he can't get multiple damage out of here and still deal with me by 4. So this is really the only thing that lets me live right now.
I have an axe to grind.
Alright. Lots of ways he kills me right now. Lots and lots of ways. That's one of them. And that's part of it too. Yep. Okay, he drew the power of one this time. Oh well. Sometimes Zoo is gonna zoo. You never have matches that are like 100% guaranteed wins. Alright. Okay. So we're at rank 17 right now, which is the good news. I think Tempo Warrior's doing okay. I mean, I'm winning more than I'm losing, just not by much. I mean, I could switch decks to possibly try and get a higher win percentage now that I'm kind of seeing what's out there. But the thing is that right now the decks that I'm facing are really, really inconsistent. So I'd rather have a deck that I can consistently play, consistently know. And it's another warrior. Alright. So we definitely want our War Axe. None of those are War Axe. I'll keep Acolyte just for the card draw. Not my favorite. So Slam, we got Slam Execute anyway. But even then, one of those wins was an auto concede, so we're really just kind of at 500. So if this doesn't work quite as well, we can always switch it up just a little bit. I mean, it's really early in the season still. Part of this is really just, can you put the time in to try and get your rank up? And for some reason still, the Hearthstone deck tracker just doesn't want to work. So Control Warrior. Armor up. This time we won't just pass. I don't have Battle Rage. I do have Varian.
Let the pain
There's his
speak to
acolytes.
me.
Let's be acolyte buddies. Hello!
Speak to me.
We will be friends. We will draw all the cards together and it will be a lovely day. Seriously considering executing that, just to deny the card draw. Wonder if he's considering the same thing.
Cthulhu!
Oh, it's Cthulhu Warrior. Okay. So, how many cards are we at? We didn't get overdrawn, barely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, we're going to have to watch out for all the armor in the world then. Since it is Cthulhu, I hate doing it this way because I am going to want another execute here. But I guess our win plan now is to try and really get this pushed out before the Cthulhu drops. It's kind of sad. I've played a bit of Cthulhu Warrior, but I still don't really have like a good gauge of what the matchup looks like over the course of a lot of things. Like, it does pretty well against Zoo. And once again, I have all my late game bombs in hand where the Tempo Warrior really wants things that are early on, so if this does go late, we could be in decent shape. Shield slam, free kill. A little annoying, but what can you do? Actually got an Armor Smith to play, so that's alright. Hate whirlwinding here.
Made to fit.
Blood to Ichor combos pretty well. So we'll see. Alright, what I don't want to see is a Thurisian drop right now. I mean, what I could have done was just Blood to Ichor, the Armor Smith, and then had a little bit more of a board. At least right now I have something on board. And it looks like I'll be able to make it to the late game okay. Sylvanas. That's a bit annoying. War Axe is fantastic here. Okay, so we can slam. Fierce Monkey is good. Okay, unfortunately, there's not a great battle rage here.
Strike.
So we'll just go ahead and kill this. Hit Sylvanas. Sylvanas is good because she forces people into kind of inefficient plays. But that one wasn't so bad. Let's see. The question is, do I save the coin? If I don't, I risk not having a play next turn. So we'll hold on to this. Still getting some pretty significant lag. I don't know if that's just from everybody playing the Climb of the New Season or just my own local client. It does seem like we're not dropping frames at the clip we were before. Very curious to see what my local recording for this looks like. So shield block. That can do some pretty serious damage here. I don't know what his Cthulhu's at right now, unfortunately. I think it's only at 8-8. Now it's not. Okay, well, that's a decent Ichor. Can let me play into a battle rage, so he didn't need the coin after all. Yes, can work out. I still think Cthulhu Warrior is superior to a standard Control Warrior. At least from a Control matchup archetype. You have Cthulhu as the big bomb. You can make some pretty crazy brand plays if you get Emperor Thurisian out on a full hand that has a lot of your key cards. So in that way it plays a lot like a combo deck. It also, the list typically run 2 brawls too. So what I'm running into an issue right now is because my hand has been chock full of late game cards, I don't have a lot of ways to pressure my opponent.
Cast
And see, there's the shield bearer problem. 19 armor now. Second War Axe was not really what I was looking for either. So I guess my options are play into a brawl or hope that this just hits. I mean, I could weapon and take that out. But once again, I'm not putting pressure on my opponent, which you really, really, really need to do in this matchup. So maybe I can bait out a brawl and coin Varian. That may be my best hope right now. Of course, we want Rag to hit this thing.
Strike.
It's pretty much, if he brawls, all he's doing is taking out Ragnaros. Well, shit. Okay. Rag has not been terribly cooperative with me today. Alright. So see, the part of the issue too that I'm running into is that typically my Tempo Warrior games are a lot faster. But I guess since there's a lot of people that are taking their time trying to think through their turns, going a little slow. Ravaging, interesting. Does this mean we got an execute coming up? It does! Alright. We got two options here. We could draw 3 and Gramash. We could coin Varian. Both seem pretty appealing. The other alternative is that we weapon up. I don't mind throwing this guy into there. I kind of like the card draw play a little more. So let's go ahead. That'd be 3 cards. Gives us some answers. Frothing's okay. Bloodhoof's pretty good. Korkon. So that would have been a killer Varian that would have just gotten brawled away. Alright, so let's see if this gets the second execute out. So we're controlling the board versus the control warrior. That is within shield slam range, which would make me a little sad. But at this point, my options are fairly limited. I've got to start getting pressure on in some way, shape, or form. And this is probably the best way to do it without overloading my board. I guess one of the big questions I'm going to have here is when is a good time to drop Varian in this matchup? Because he's at turn 10 now. It's conceivable that he Cthunes, but his Cthune's not that strong. I don't have the execute to punish it. You kind of want to wait for some other plays. He could Bran Emperor, which would suck. And I can't really deal with it.
Now? Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Alright. Oh, that was so lucky for me. I don't even know exactly why you dropped the Disciple of Cthulhu into there, unless you just really want him to die. So there's one brawl gone, and he's halfway through his deck. I think we Varian here. I mean, the alternative is Korkon, Blood Brave, Fiery War Axe. But I think we just go for the demoralization here. Alright, one charger, blood to Ichor. Cool.
Taste my blade.
Works for me. I mean, the question is, I guess he could have a second brawl in his hand right now. This plays a little bit around Cthulhu as well, which is Cthulhu. We can see here now it's up to 12. Nice thing about the deck tracker is that it does put a little buff meter right here for where his Cthulhu's at. But there we go. 33. I won the 33% roll on the brawl. And I beat a Cthulhu warrior. I think he could have stuck it out. Sometimes you just gotta get the moral victories, right?